Aquarius, what's crack-a-lackin'? Okay, so quickly. There's an opportunity that you're getting ready to take on, or it may have already happened already. Something that's good, something that's prosperous, long term. But it's for some reason I feel like it's uniquely tailored to you. But you being an air sign, you have a way of channeling your emotions and feelings into you can, that's your ability. You're air signs, but you know how to tap into human emotions and human feelings. Communication is key. 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Queen of Cups. So you have to communicate what it is that you want. You have to communicate what it is that you're feeling, what it is that you're also thinking. Regardless of what it may feel like or what it may seem like to the other person. Just speak. Communication is just, don't be afraid to communicate. Whatever this is, don't be afraid to talk about it. Don't be afraid to speak up and let your voice be known. Because the Queen of Cups right now is looking at the Ace of Wands. And the 10 of Pentacles. And there's this older gentleman right here in the 10 of Pentacles that is looking at the Ace of Wands and the Queen of Cups. So whomever is looking to give you something, or an opportunity, or a start, or a chance, or maybe it could just be a small conversation, but whomever it is, don't communicate. Just communicate. Just don't be afraid to, I guess, let you be you. Did say something about uniquely tailored to you. So I guess the more you are, the better chance of better chance of you getting whatever this is, Ace of Wands, whatever this new start. Okay, so before we get to Queen of Cups, I want to see what this Ace of Wands is. There it is. The Wheel of Fortune. Something you never thought was going to come towards you, or ever thought it was going to be a possibility. You kind of thought you were okay. So in the bottom of the deck is the Moon. So whatever it is that you have, you like I was saying before, you air sign Aquarius, you are able to, you're very intellectual, but you also are able to tap into the deepest parts of emotion, of human emotion. That's what I wanted to say earlier. The deepest part, and with the moon at the bottom of the deck, is don't be afraid to let yourself be heard. It may sound weird, it may sound kind of dark, it may sound gloomy, but whatever this is kind of like it's made for you. The more real you are, I guess the more chances of this person recognizes that, yeah, this belongs to you, or this is for you, or this is who I want, this is what I want you to have. Now, the Ace of Wands is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, the Hermit, and the Eight of Pentacles. Now, as I'm looking at the Hermit card, it's almost kind of like he's scared and just afraid. You just had a heavy feeling of thinking something was never going to be, or something was never going to be yours, or something was never going to happen for you. But it's almost like it didn't stop you regardless. It's like if you were scared to actually open up and be real to certain individuals, you were terrified about that you will never be able to, I guess, find or be around someone who 100% knows you or understands you. But however, with the Eight of Pentacles here, you didn't let that stop you, even though it did with the Hermit. I mean, with particularly how this picture is depicted. You still kind of like chose to do the work, the internal work, and still be okay with who you were. Now it's more so of communicating to individuals, this is who you are. Like it or not, it's whatever. But however, it's something. To somebody. So your internal work led you to actually having the physical version of it with the hand. You did the work. So now, what was it that you weren't able to face or speak that kept you? What kept you more focused on that chalice that you're holding? And that chalice is kind of like you being in the Hermit working. It's like, this is her looking at, this is her outside from the, this is her from the outside perspective, but inside of the chalice, that's pretty much her focusing. Queen of Cups energy, male or female, is focusing their energy into something specifically, that specifically themselves. So despite what the outside world may think of you, you still were okay with it inside of you. And so now, it's a matter of communicating it and let it be known that this is you. So you've thrown enough, I mean, if we're dealing with swords, Aquarius, intellectual, if you've thrown enough swords at me, I will take all of them and now dare one of you to say something so I can throw one back. But that's what is needed, because that's what someone likes, or that's what someone is looking for. So, or that's what someone appreciates and wants to offer you. Wheel of Fortune, everything. Queen of Cups, spirits, what it was it that, oh, there you go, okay. these aren't swords, but with the Five of Wands, it's just energies that knew what to do around you to kind of like make you insecure or make you doubt who you are or what you already know about yourself. They were just slowing you down as much as they could. Because I was saying something about you feeling like you were too weird. I mean, weird is relative, but despite what it is, you're still making it work for you. It's just who you are. As long as you're willing to accept that's who you are. I mean, nothing like major, just can't really give an example, but you're just different. You're unique. You don't immediately attack the individuals who are chaotic around you because you can understand them. You know that it's not really towards you 100% because they're feeling some type of way with it themselves. So that's why I guess real cannot recognize real, if you want to say it like that. But regardless, you've taken all of those criticisms, those attacks, those swords that was thrown to you, and now you just have like a armory all around you. Because I'm looking at the eight of Pentacles here. It's just, you're just ready to throw stone, you're ready to throw back the wands, you're ready to throw back the swords are not out here, but you're ready to throw back the swords. You dare anyone say something. I don't want to get why though. What's the core reason as to why we're trying to slow down Aquarius spirits? The Knight of Pentacles. And sad energy, Five of Cups. You're Queen of Cups. Male or female, you you're more intelligent with your emotions. You know what gets you happy, what gets you going, what doesn't. But in some weird way, there's individuals that just know exactly the buttons to push to get you to look down at your chalice. Because you'd be looking up at your face. It's on the chalice, it's on the cup. Because you know who you are, but it's like, how did they know the specifics? Like, how did someone, it's like, if you're whatever weird it is, whatever it is that you are making it be known that's you, they found specific ways to kind of like target that. If that's what well, the moon was at the bottom of the deck, so whatever it was that you was keeping hidden, not secret, could be secret for some, but whatever you didn't want to be shown into the light, you chose to work with it and drag it up to where you can now hold it as an armor. That's the wands, that's the swords, that's the pentacles. Say anything and I'm flinging it left and right. That's just sad individuals. People that are not happy with themselves, obviously. And anything that they can attack for a quick thrill. I mean, yeah. And these also are individuals that you're not really attached to. They're just kind of like it's not to say you need to walk away from them. It's just comments that you read and post. Maybe what someone says to you on a random day that just kind of gets you triggered. Regardless of the fact, you don't have to leave anyone, you don't have to walk away from anything. It's just you coming to terms with yourself. Communication is key. Speak up. Ten of Pentacles, Four of Swords. Like 2 cards for Ten of Pentacles spirits. High Priestess. Someone was really this individual, the Ten of Pentacles individual, might be someone who has had an eye on you for a very long time. But they knew something. It was almost like they knew something about you, but you were never able to communicate the way that they believed that you could. If they thought the conversation was going to go one way, you don't do it. It doesn't go, or has never gone the specific ways in their head, because they know who you are, so they can kind of match you. But for some weird reason, they can never understand where your head and your heart was at. Your head was probably fine, but you weren't able to communicate because of your emotions that were tied somewhere. Knight of Swords. Either this is an individual that has studied you, that knows of you, or if this is kind of like they're looking for you, or they're looking for someone like you, an individual like you. And so in that quest of looking for someone like you, you may have said 1 sentence, 2 sentences. You've communicated with the individual, and now they know, oh, you're whom I need. Four of Swords, High Priestess, and the Knight of Swords. Now, if this is someone who has been eyeing you, or has been in your energy for quite some time, but they want to get to know you more, the way that they believe the conversation would go down in their mind doesn't come close. And even when you've spoken in one way, when they try to come again at you that same way, they get a different version of you. So your emotions are not really balanced. Your emotions are wavy. Your cups. Your cups have waves in them. But you have to speak clearly. But this is someone that's gonna come around, 1, if they have been eyeing you, or this is someone that you'll probably bump into, 2. But it'll be specific, like I said, it'll be specifically tailored to where those 2 aspects of yourself. Communication is key. Speaking who you are, what it is, how you feel, speaking that different side of you that you were trying to hide. Speak it up, because something is yours and you don't want to miss out on it. Doesn't matter. Speak up. Talk. Engage. All right. Deuces.